The tradition of Castells is very famous in our villages. Also is the tune used on the performance, al Toc de Castells. During the performance, the people in the base cannot put their head up, because they could be injured if the human tower falls. Musicians play Toc de Castells with gralla and timbal, in order to let people know in which point is the human tower being carried out. The tune has different parts. Let's listen it and identify them. First of all, there is the toc d'atenció. And immediately the pujada starts. When the enxaneta achieves the top, the trinat is played. And the aleta. Then it's time for the baixada. And finally, the final.
Audacity is a tool that allows you to record and edit audio. And it's really a fairly easy tool to use. You'll see when you open up the program that it looks like this, and the main features or main buttons are here. The red circle is the record button. The next button is the pause button. This is the stop button, and once you've made a recording, you can go back here and press play in order to listen to it. This button will move you back to the beginning of your recording, and this button will move you to the end of your recording. We also have the ability to control output here, the speaker output volume, so that when you are listening to something that you have recorded, if it is too loud, you can simply turn it down so that it's not as loud coming out of your speakers or out of your headphones. And here, this is the microphone input, and maybe this is a little trickier to use. Basically what it means is when you are making a recording, let's say you then listen to it, you might find that you just don't sound very loud, and even when you turn it up on your speakers, the quality is not very good. Or on the other hand, maybe you sound too loud. Maybe when you're saying letter P and things like that, it's kind of popping in the microphone. In either case, you might need to adjust your microphone input level, moving it down or up, again until you find the happy balance that is appropriate for your microphone and your level of speaking voice. I'm now going to press record, and you'll see that as soon as I do that, a sound wave begins to appear. That's enough there. We have enough to work with. And what you can do once you have a little bit of a recording like that, you can, if you want, let's say that you, well, first of all, let's do this. Let's listen to it to make sure that it actually was recorded. Press record, and you'll see that as soon as I do that, and there we are. That's me talking just a couple of minutes ago. Now, let's say we decide that we don't want this part of the recording. You just highlight it, you go to Edit, you click Cut, and it vanishes. Or we can restore it. On the other hand, if we highlight it and go to Edit and Trim, that will get rid of everything but the part that we have highlighted. Again, we can restore it to what it was. We can also copy part of the recording. So we highlight it, we go to this button here, the copy button, and then we go to paste, and basically we have copied part of the recording onto itself. We'll just undo that paste for now. Once you have done that, you might say to yourself, oh, I'm actually not done. I wanted to add something else. If that happens, then you simply need to click record again, and the program will start to record further. And there are in fact 2 audio files here, but you don't need to worry about that, because when you output the resulting file, in other words, once you really truly are finished, and now you go to File, and you can export it as a WAV file, or you can export it as an MP3 file.
Hello musicians, thank you for joining us. My name is Andrew Mercer, and in this very short tutorial I'm going to show you how to do some editing in Audacity. Specifically, I'm going to show you how to do some editing of the volume levels in audio. Okay, this is really easy because Audacity gives us some tools that makes this a piece of cake. Alright, so I'm using a piece of music that I recorded a couple years ago. This is some fiddle music. Now you'll notice here that the sound wave that's represented here in blue in Audacity, it's not near the limits that's represented in these tracks. Okay, it's not near the boundaries. You can see up here on the top or on the bottom. It's nowhere near it. So that means that we have a lot of room where we can get a lot louder before it will distort. So we want to do that. We want to take advantage of the full volume range that we can use on this track. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the audio that I want to change. I'm going to select the entire recording actually. And then I'm going to go up to Effect, and I'm going to go down to Amplify. And Audacity will automatically analyze your audio, and it will suggest decibel level increase that's going to bring it as close to distortion, but without distorting. So if we play it back now, I don't know if you can notice, but it is quite a bit louder. So does the trick. That's the easiest way to do it. You can also do this manually. You can take those sliders that were in Audacity amplitude, the amplify effect, and you can change them yourself. So you may not want to go to 6.2, you may want to go 6.1, and you can do some trial and error and see. So that's basically it. There's not much to this.